Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? This is a new test. I'm trying to do a live stream at I think it's 2K, if I'm not mistaken. So we should have a higher resolution on what we're doing. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, so audio sounds good. Audio sounds good. All right, so today we're going to start off with a prayer. The title says it all, how to set up OBS. I'm going to try to walk us through the whole motions of it. So, Father God, we come, my Lord, before your presence, praying, Lord, that you illuminate every mind, every soul, every person that watches this video. We pray, my Lord, for strength. We pray, my Lord, for hope. Whatever trials, tribulations, God, that they might be going through, I pray for them right now in Jesus' name. And help us in this video. Help us learn OBS. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to go ahead and go to your web browser, right? Whatever preferred web browser that might be. We're going to go here to OBS Obscurities. OBS, which stands for Open Broadcast Software. Let's go there. You're going to choose accordingly, right? If you have Windows, you will obviously choose Windows. If you have a Mac, you will choose Mac. And if you have a Linux, you will choose Linux. So let us go with Mac OS. And I have the Apple Silicon. It's asking us if we want to allow downloads. I will hit allow. So it's currently downloading. And it looks like it's complete. So why don't we go ahead and install that. So find your installer, right? You'll just double click on your downloaded file. I'm getting an advertisement. So all you have to do is just drag this into your applications. Boop, boop, boop. And it's letting us know that it's copying. All right, it has copied over. So now I should be able to just go to my applications and find OBS in there. So OBS. There it is. So let's go ahead and open it. Verifying. It's letting us know if we want to allow stuff. OBS requires permission, so keep in mind that it will do screen record. It's going to ask you for your camera. It's going to ask you for your microphone. Yada, 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 yada. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. OBS is needed. So Touch ID. Boom. So quit and reopen. That's fine. It's asking for more permissions. It's going to ask us for the camera as well. Microphone, if we can find it in here. OBS. Touch ID. OBS. Screen recording. Okay. Alright, what else does it need? Request access, allow. I believe I did this one already, the accessibility, so we're good with that. Perfect. So hit continue. So it's asking us what kind of work we want to do. If we want to do optimize for streaming, if you want to do just for recording, or if we will do only virtual camera. We're going to do streaming since that's what we want to do. So we're going to hit next. It's going to ask us for a base resolution. I would probably recommend anybody, if you're trying to do a regular HD, that's going to be your 1920 by 1080. 60 frames a second. I will do 60. So set a solid 60. And then it says here, note the canvas, which is your base resolution, is not necessarily the same as the resolution you will stream or record with. Your actual stream recording resolution may be scaled down from the canvas, blah, 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 to reduce resource usage or bitrate requirements. That's fine. Hit next. And then now it's going to ask us for our service. We're going to use this YouTube RTMPS. If you're going to be doing 1080p, 60 frames a second, your recommended bitrate, at least what we've been using, is 8,000. So we'll leave it like that. And then if you want to like double check and you want to make sure what it is that you want to stream at, you could always go to Google. And Google's going to be your best friend for pretty much anything. So you can put like, let's say you're trying to do 30 frames a second. So we're going to do what bit rate should I stream for OBS 1080p, and then you're going to put like 30 FPS. See, so it's about 4,000, right? So that's half of what we have, because that's 60 frames, right? So you're pretty much doubling what you're doing. So if we do 60, it should tell us 8,000. It tells us 6, but a good 8,000 is fine. So make sure to always run like a speed test on your machine. Make sure that you're capable of running such a thing. So speed test, blah, blah, blah. We can do ours real quick. We have, I don't have fiber yet. This is actually AT&T internet at my house, which is pretty cool. It's, you know, our upload used to be higher, if I'm not mistaken. Something changed. I don't know if that's me. But if you have a good solid 26 megabits per second, that's fine. You should be able to do 60 frames. Excuse me. All right. Anyways, back to this. So we can either do a connect account, or you could do a stream key, which is advanced. We like to use stream key. That's something that we use. So how do I get the stream key? Well, the way that you're going to do that is, well, actually, you know, like this is your auto configuration wizard. Like these guys are pretty much helping you out through the whole process, right? So they're doing you a favor here, because I don't remember going through this, but let's say you're trying to do a stream, right? So you're gonna go to your YouTube, because that's what we want to stream on. So here's my YouTube. We're gonna go to this little guy here, create. We're gonna go to go live. And then I am playing royalty-free music, so that's what we're listening to. So now it's asking us, welcome to the new YouTube control room. What do you want to do? We want to do live now. So hit start. We're going to use streaming software. We're going to hit go. So now we're on this screen, right? And then here we're going to do no, it's not made for kids. Age restriction, no. So now we're here, right? So it says Jace live stream. So let's say you're doing your church, right? You can just type in like your church's name. We do small little Iglesia Casa de Dios. I like to put the date, so we can just put a piping symbol. and then 05, 09, 2023. And then you could just put like, God bless, testing. And then, yep, streaming software. Well, we could do public, it doesn't matter. But if you're trying to do this before service, right, before your church stream, you can always do unlisted. So you can hit that. That way, so private is like really private, like only people who are signed into your YouTube account can see these private videos. Now, if you do unlisted, anybody with the link, the shareable link that it creates, you can share it amongst other people. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to really keep it like really private, as close knit as you can, only if you have like signed into a YouTube account, or unless if you share it via a different way, right? See, so you can send a email, right? But if you want anybody with the link to access a hidden video, then you would do unlisted. We could do just public, just for fun. It's going to ask you what category. We would kind of aim for nonprofit. That's what I would aim for the church. You can even upload a thumbnail, right? So like, let's say, so I mean, I'll just guide you through the whole thing, right? So I'm going to create a new tab here again. We're going to go to Canva, and then we're going to go here on the search. We're going to do thumbnail. See, so there's already a YouTube thumbnail here created. I like to do 1920 by 1080. The supposedly recommended one is this 720. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? And then as you can see here, Canva has a lot of nice stuff. I'm not paid by Canva. So Canva, if you want to reach out to me, send me an email, that'd be great. So let's find something here cool for like our church, or whatever you're doing, right? So you could always use Canva. Why don't we do this one? This one looks cool. So customize this template. Why don't we just put like Sunday service? Oops, Sunday service. Service. Sorry, guys. I cheated in elementary school on my spelling bee. So I apologize for that. So we just play around with some of the stuff that they gave us here. We can make the text bigger. Why don't we do that? And then something like that, and then this. You could just kind of, I don't know, like put your church's name here. Be like, Grace of God Church. Something like that. Something simple, right? So go ahead and well, let's rename this. That's very important. Be like, you can name this Sunday service. No, why don't we just do Sunday service thumb V1. Sunday service V1. Download. We're gonna download this. Download. It's always nice to have thumbnails. They're very catchy. It grabs the viewer's attention. I created one kind of this same way before going live. So now that we have that downloaded, let's minimize this. Go here to upload your thumbnail. We're gonna go to our downloads. Here it is, Sunday service. Boom. And then you can add a playlist if you want. This is not made for kids. We're not promoted, at least not yet. That's fine. I leave that on. Featured places, that's fine. You can add your tags. Tags are really important, guys. So if you want your channel to grow, if you want it to be viewed by a bunch of different things, go ahead and type it in. Like, you could type in your, church, you could type in your city or your state, Tejas, Dallas, I don't know, Hope, and this is me personal. Like, I like to put in like, like dark or like drugs, like drug. It's like I used to be a drug addict. Um, and sometimes people look up, kind of these keywords, and I want them to find that hope. So, where you got hope? Jesus, God, worship, right? Worship, city, right? Yeah, so you could just type in a couple of things like that. You could type in your church's name, right? So like we'll do put like Grace, Grace, and then I'm guessing like that would be like Grace of God Church, something like that. GGC, Grace of God Church. um, Make sure to change this language, right? So make sure to choose your English. Um, if you want to, you can put in your recording information, allow embedding. You can allow all comments. You could potentially hold inappropriate comments for review. That's fine. I want to sort it by newest, not necessarily by top. That's personal. Hit save. Okay, so now we have gone ahead and set up our live stream. And then let's go ahead and change this to Grace of God Church, right? Perfect. So now, all we're gonna do now is it's asking us for a stream key, right? So we're gonna go ahead and hit copy this stream key. We're gonna paste it in here, boom, and then go ahead and hit next. And then now it's testing our encoder. This may take a minute, supposedly. It's testing 1080p. It's testing all of these different base canvases. It's doing 1080 is doing all of these other ones. Your program has determined that these ideal are for you. So it's pretty much everything that I had. So I'm gonna just hit apply. Okay, so now that we're here, you have a couple of things. So obviously you can see this mic audio is already working. Um, I'm just showing you the basic fundamentals of how to set up your OBS. Now, how to draw from the mixer to your computer to your live stream. That's a whole completely different process that I have not been trained in yet. But I will continue working here showing you how to set up the rest of your OBS, right? So this is your, excuse me, this is your primary workspace. Here you're going to have scenes, so you can create different scenes. So for example, if you want to add a interlude, right? So what is an interlude? So why don't we go back to Canva, and then we're going to go back to home, and then they have videos, which I really love, man. These guys have pretty much everything. So we go here, we go to videos. We can do a interlude. For example, let's say you're doing a live stream, right? And there's some technical difficulties going on. Maybe it could be something that's going on with the worship team. Maybe the instruments are just sounding terrible. Um, Anything can happen. You just need to cut into something else. You just can't go to a black screen. Let's say maybe the lights went out, right? You could just kind of like put on your screen, right? Like, hey, please give us a moment, right? Like, we'll be back, right? So why don't we type in here, we will be back. So they should, they have a welcome. Maybe be back, be back. Interlude. That's how you spell it, right? I think that's how you spell it. YouTube. Subscribe, YouTube, outros. Thank you for watching. We're going to create something simple here, right? So nothing too hard. All right. So we have like a welcome to our channel, right? We could just put here like be right back. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Be right back. And then you can put like your church's services, right? You can, or maybe your live stream scheduling. So, you could just put like Monday, 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. And Sunday service, man, I don't know, 12 p.m. Right, so there you go. And then don't forget about your Grace of God Church. Grace of God Church. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and cool. So that's what they're gonna see whenever you guys are doing whatever you guys need to do. So why don't we go ahead and save this. Okay. 1080p for streaming, that's fine. You can always, well, if you have like the premium version, you can increase it to 4K, which is cool. So be right back. Let's hit download. So we'll give it a moment for it to load up. And then I guess in the meanwhile, another thing that I can explain is whenever you're here on this base canvas, you can also add another scene. We can just call it like live stream. So you go there, and then inside of your live stream, you have these sources, right? So you're going to see the little difference here. So once we go here, that's whenever you can actually add your different media sources, right? So for depending on however you're capturing your video, you will need a capture card, a video capture card. So that's like El Gato. There's so many other things that you can look up. You can just go to Amazon, type in video capture card, and then it takes in like HDMI. It might do display port, mini display port, whatever it is that you're using. You're gonna go in here, and you're gonna go to video capture device. I don't have one at the moment, but it'll show up here. So why don't we do FaceTime HD? Yeah, cool. So 1080p, we can just hit OK. Got the little kitty cat there. So that's pretty cool. So this is our live stream, right? This is what we want to see. Now you're gonna have your Grace of God Church, right? So you're gonna want to put that branding somewhere. You're gonna put it like either here or down here. I think YouTube automatically, depending on your channel, it already puts it like here. So you could put it like up here. So why don't we do that, right? So we already have our interlude, right? Let's say I have like some technical difficulties here, right? Like so this is going on, like I don't know, my cat just jumped in and starts messing with my hats and whatnot. I'm like, oh, like yeah, I gotta pause my live stream. So why don't we do that? So we're gonna go here. We're gonna create another scene. We're gonna call it interlude or be right back. So as you can see, right, the whole thing just went black now. So see, you see that? That's really cool, huh? So why don't we go to our video, right? Just right here. Be right back. Really cool. So go here. You're gonna go to media source. You're gonna call it be right back. It's gonna ask you to locate your file. We can hit a loop there. I would recommend you guys to really organize your documents really well. Go to your documents, you know, create a folder inside of there, call it, OBS, and then you can create a new folder, be like introlude, introlude. Is it introlude or interlude? So you call it interlude just to make things nice and tidy. Trust me, it's going to help you guys out a lot. Oh, geez. Anyways, it's right here. But anyways, you guys get the gist of it, right? Hit OK. You can change the speed. I don't know what else. That's fine. Look at that. Boom. So like, let's say, we're live streaming, we're talking, we're engaging with our people, right? And then little kitty cat starts like messing around with things. Little kitty cat starts like taking, uh, throwing, throwing my hats down, right? So you're like, oh, hey, cat, stop. So I'm gonna hit this interlude button here. Boom. Be right back. Right. So, and then I'm gonna go pick up my kitty cat. Uh, Stop. Boom. So, you know, get yourself situated. Oh, and then keep in mind that the audio will probably be um, still going. So I think if you were to mute it here, and if you go back to your live stream, no, it's still muted. So we would have to figure out a way to fix that. But anyways, your interlude is going to help you out a lot. So if we go here, be right back. That's really cool. I think in the transition, there should be something here that should help us with the audio. We'll have to figure that out somewhere. We're gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. But yeah, so back to your live stream. You're gonna want to create your logo branding, right? So we're Grace of God Church at the moment. So why don't we go back to our Canva, right? And then we're gonna go to Home. We're gonna go to More. We want a logo, so just type in logo. 500 by 500. I think that's fine. Look at that. That's pretty. So why don't we go here? Change it to GG Grace of God Church logo. Right. So we're gonna put GG. Good game. GGC. I like that. I like that little branding. Or that text. Like church. Oh, grace of God. Beautiful. Hope for all. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful, man. Let's go. I need a raise. Make sure to go ahead and hit transparent background. Let's go ahead and I might want to increase it a little bit. So hit download. So GGC logo. I think it downloaded this thing too at the bottom, which is fine. All right. So now that we're back here, you can add a extra source here to your live stream. Go to, would be image, and then we're gonna put logo. It's gonna ask you for your image file. I have it zipped up, so give me a second here. Boom, boom. Go in here. We want, yeah, this one. So go there. Look at that, beautiful. Hit OK, and then you're gonna want to rescale this just a little bit. I think if you hold Shift, it should keep it at a right. So we're gonna put it there. So that's gonna be your little logo. Maybe I should have got rid of this little edge thing because you could definitely see that square there, which I don't really like. So if you really want to get nitpicky with what you're doing, so this little guy here, I would actually move it more towards here. And then the top right hand corner is fine because it's actually hidden. So I think I would do something more like that. So if I was to delete that, do this again, download, download it again. I'm going to remove logo. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to image. I'm going to do logo again. It's going to ask me for where the logo is. I'm going to go back to my downloads. Boom, boom. Sorry, I forgot to do it as a PNG. So that's my fault. So let's go back to Canva. Share, download. Make sure to hit transparent background. So download it again. Go here. We're gonna change the location. The number 2. Boom. Beautiful. Look at that. There you go. Grace of God Church. Yeah. So there you go. So it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. You're gonna want to create another scene for like ending. Like ending scene. Sorry, like I said, I failed. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Ending scene. There it is. All right, and then it's gonna be the same thing, guys. You're gonna create your video depending on how you want it. You can use different methods of how to create your videos. I use Canva just because it's really easy, right? We're gonna do a video. You can do like ending, um, yeah, like, so like a thanks for watching, right? So you can do like a thanks for watching. You could put it on a loop, right? You could put your little Grace of God Church logo there. You can put your stuff there. You're just going to download it, and it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to put your source there, be right back. And then right here, boom. That's pretty much about it. So if that is true, if I go to my settings, I should be able to go into my stream, and then it should already have, no, it doesn't have my stream key. So remember, you're going to go to your YouTube, youtube.com, go live. I want to go live now. I'm going to use the streaming software, and then I'm going to copy this stream key here. So you're going to copy this little guy here, and then you're going to go back to your OBS. You're going to type it in here, copy paste, hit OK. Now I'm going to hit start streaming. So now we should be streaming already. And as you can see, we are streaming. See, we're live. You can see what it's streaming at. It's at 1080p, 60 frames a second. We have our Grace of God Church logo here, which is amazing. You can hit this little guy. See, so yeah, it's working the way as it intended. Let's say if the kitty cat starts, getting crazy, we could just always put our "be right back," and then we should see that taking effect here soon. Beautiful. And that's essentially how you set up OBS. Um, I don't know if there's anything else that I missed, but I think this is pretty much the basic fundamentals. Whether it's like for your church, for your own live stream, for your gaming channel, whatever it may be, this is how you set up OBS. Make sure to always get your branding right. So get your branding. I have mine, just IJ's Productions there at the bottom, um, which I like. I think that's pretty much all I need. I don't need anything else. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much about it. If there's any other follow-up questions, you guys could always leave a comment on the video, and I will answer it. Um, for example, like how to record, right? It's pretty simple stuff, but this is the fundamentals. This will help you get started. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like, let's say if you want to do something extra, right? Uh, if you want to add an extra scene here to your live stream that you're working on already, just go to a new source, and you could always do a display capture. And then that would pretty much capture like your monitors. So monitors, and then you can choose like an actual like monitor screen that you're working off of, right? So that's pretty cool too. So like if you're doing gaming, or if you're trying to show something that you're working on your screen, then you can do that. So this is pretty much what I'm doing right now to live stream this. Is I did this one here, the lens cue. So uh, this is what I'm showing to y'all. Um, so yeah, so you guys can work with many different ways. You could always make this a little bit smaller, right? You could always grab your little caricature here, like if you want to do something like that, and then if you want to do like a tutorial, right? You can make this guy like this. You can bring, so like, oh, you're like, hey, like, I want my webcam to show up a little bit higher. So they're in layers here, right? So you have your monitors, you have your logo, and then you have video capture device. So you're gonna have to raise this up. So video, oh, sorry, not, yeah, video capture device, you're gonna have to raise it up. See, so now you see it's on top. Now our logo is hidden again. We have to bring that all the way to the very top. So they're working in layers. They're working in layers. Keep that in mind. And then, like, let's say you're trying to show somebody something, just go to, you know, Google, Google.com, and then, how to blah, 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 right? So yeah, that's pretty much about it, man. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I wish the best of luck in your streaming journey. And this is it for me. You guys have a good night. God bless.